Hello everyone, this is Diane. Um, I am going to make a tag. I've already made one. I need to make 3 more. So I thought I will make one along with you guys. I've cut out all the pieces already, but they're not been glued. I wanted to show you, I got this foam at Hobby Lobby. It's just black foam. It doesn't cut through. I had a hard time getting the outline, which is pretty easy because they're lines, but as you can see, it doesn't cut through, and I had a hard time. Well, nothing will come out. So, bust. This was a bust. So I won't be buying any more from there. I did find black foam at the Dollar Tree, and as you can see, it came right out. And all the little pieces come out also. I'm going to set this up. I tried this little boo with silver. Wasn't really a fan of it. It's not really noticeable. When you work with black and white, you kind of have to keep the contrast so you can see it. I did try it with gold too, and I didn't quite like it, so I just went with the paper that I use for the bow and the spider web. So anyways, I used Scrapdiva's new die. This is the Skeleton mini album. Works really well. The paper that I used was the paper pad that I got at Joann's called Just Boo, which I'm surprised I've hardly used any of it, and I've made 4 big project swaps. So we have four partners. It was three partners and 1 for the host, so a total of 4. And we're to make a bag topper with bag, a treat bag or pocket, and I made pockets, tags, confetti mix, and 2 bows. And I added a shred because I think in one of these things it did say shred. So I'm not sure if she meant shred or sequence, so I did both of them. Anyways, this is the parts that I'm going to use to make this particular die. I did cut hard cardstock for the base because I want it stiff. So it's really stiff. I like how it came out, and all the stuff just pops right out, which is really nice. Just from the Dollar Tree, which is, I don't think I have seen black foam in there before. Of course, I've never really looked, but I think I keep saying it over and over. Our Dollar Tree is one of the ones that we don't get much in because it's very rural. We don't even have like the food items, the freezer items, or the refrigerated items, or but sometimes I am surprised by what we do have in there, but most of the time we don't have what other people get. So that's okay. All right. So I am going to glue this down, and I'm going to use Barely Art because I want the base to stay glued. And foam is very porous, so I know it takes a while for the glue to dry. So that's why I'm using that. I just love this little die. When I saw the previews of what was coming out, I couldn't wait. I jumped on the bandwagon Friday morning, the morning it came out, because I didn't want to miss out on it. I went to order her last season's, what was it that I really wanted? Oh, the flip-flops. And that had sold out, so I had to do a pre-order, which is fine. But, you know, and then you just don't get to play with it. She ships fairly fast, so it's like no big deal, but, you know. Okay, let me weigh this down. I'm going to put this under my die cut board so it will stick together. And then we'll poke out these pieces. These pieces are fairly easy too. This is also Dollar Tree. As you can see, it stays pretty good. I use these for shakers. I don't have any problems with them. I'm going to do it backwards so you don't see the poke. If I want them extra thick, I just cut out 2 layers and glue them together. But most of the time, this will do just fine. I don't have any problems with it. But since the white pieces are going to be showing, I want to make sure that you don't see the poke marks in the front of in front. But as you can see, it really keeps its, I think it's probably 3mm. I know some of you use 5, but for $1.25 you get a great big poster board. And if you work around the edges, sometimes the edges go flat, but in the middle does not. So I've never had any problems with it. And my Hobby Lobby's in the next county over, which is a drive, so yeah. I just work with what I got. I think these are the only pieces we need. Oh no, we need these ones. Okay, and we need the jaw. I think that's it. I'm going to put these aside just in case I'm not remembering right. So, alright. Let's see, that looks like it's really put together. Now this is black. As you can see, the black really squished down. It did not hold like the white did, the white foam. So I don't know why, because I think it's just styrofoam. But like I said, the white stays. But I really like it because it gives you like a raised, I don't know, you can't tell, but it gives you a raised dimension. So I'm going to use Barely Art glue again, and I'm just going to start gluing in these little pieces. Fairly easy. So it's like a puzzle. Oh, I didn't mean to do the nose. That should dry without seeing it. Alright. Really fast once you get it all cut out. But I thought you might enjoy the process. Oh, this is the one I went down the middle, I think, the last time, is why I remember going down the middle. Alright, so I'm going to put the chest in. I did try to put a heart. But I don't know if I really liked it or not, so these are extra hearts that I have. I even have a white one that I tried, and I didn't particularly care for that either. So I'm leaving them out. I think the little bones are the same in all of them. Whoops, nope, that's not it. It's a good thing I saved it. I think this is it right here. Almost threw it in the trash. Good thing. Alright. I mean, how many of us have dug through our trash for pieces? When I lose a die, that's the first place I look, is in the trash. Because I tend to scoop things off my desk when I'm throwing things away, and I can just see myself doing that. Scooping the die away. These dies are fairly large, so these won't be hard to lose, but the little pieces I cut out, those probably the pieces you have to worry about once you get it cut. The die, not so much. All right. So there we go. Not hard at all. And I'm going to throw these pieces away. All right. So what I did was I found this ribbon somebody had sent to me, and I thought it would just stick out just enough for this boo to be on. So we'll go ahead and get this on. I do have my hot glue gun on because I use hot glue when I use ribbon. I just find it works a lot quicker than glue. And I know you won't be able to see like the haunted house or anything, but that's okay. I did find my tweezers. So I was happy about that. All right, there we go. So now I'm going to hot glue this on because we're hot gluing on fabric. All right, there we go. Now the only thing we have left is, well, no, we have two things left actually. We have the ribbon for the tag and the bow. So I'm going to curl the bow and make sure the paper works right where I want it to. So we'll do one first. And then on this other one, we can just grab some and put it on. All right, there we go. Now I'm going to glue it on here. I think it's just the cutest little bow. I got this in a set of, years and years ago. I think they were one of my first bows. I got them in a set of the small, medium, and a larger one. And this boo word came from KS Craft. I think I got a collection of Halloween words, last year's and this year's. Because I wanted the word potion, and I think she had potion scary or something like that. And I really wanted that, so. All right. So we're almost done. We're going to sit this on her head. And I got these little beads from Temu just yesterday. And I'm going to use one on the bow. They're beads, but I think that will work just fine for here. And just going to let it sit there for a few minutes, make sure it's on. All right. All I got left is just the back of the tag. All right, there we go. So, and I'm going to hot glue that also. And then we are done. It didn't take long at all. Okay. Where'd my finger go? Sorry. All right, there she goes. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you later. Thank you.